Hey everyone, it's Moog. It's time for OU Giving Day 2026. Before we get started with the rest of our campaign, yesterday you heard from Toxidius about what we're going to be showcasing on the day of. But today I want to focus on our namesake, our fund, who it's about, and why we named it that way. Now, I've been working on this from scratch now for almost 10 years. November of 2026 will be my 10-year anniversary of starting with one question: what is Twitch? Along this journey, the goal was to build champions, to build leaders, to build those that could help pioneer and stabilize the topic of gaming and esports so that we could all have this for ourselves as well as the future generations. Gaming is not an unpopular topic. More than 60% of our campus and traditional students play a video game of some sort. That's no surprise. But that's just playing the games. Putting structure around it is a completely different challenge. Now, as a byproduct of that, the goal would be to build students to become the best versions of what they're choosing to become, what they're studying to be, and the experiences along the way make them that stronger candidate for that career. Now, in that same process, it's also important to highlight our alum that have come and gone through our ranks now in almost a decade. But it's hard. It takes time to find those students and to help them understand the power of their own voice and to stand on their own spotlight on their own accord. Now, a year and a half into this, so 2018, we learned about an event called Super Bit Wars, which apparently was originated on this campus, was originally called OSNAP. This event was coordinated by a student at the time by the name of Forrest Solidus Sharp. Now, I never had the pleasure of meeting Forrest, but what I learned about Forrest and his energy mimicked exactly what I was after. And it was an omen. One of the best omens that I've received on this journey, and I thankfully got it pretty early on in the timeline. Now, Solidus believed in building community around the topic of gaming, and from a staff member, that translates to meeting students where they're at and providing an opportunity for them to mingle, to have a sense of belonging, to encourage each other, to bolster each other, to check on each other, to form bonds and form community. Now, this event, Super Bit Wars, or OSNAP, has been facilitated for years now by one of his counterparts at the time, named Ricky McNeil, who we have collaborated with over the years. After learning about this event and learning about this name, Ricky allowed me to bring Super Bit Wars back to its origination in the Molly Shy Ballroom in the Oklahoma Memorial Union. And it lived here for 2 more years before it's moved on to other places. And now it happens up the street at another university. No shade on that. That event is bigger than OU, and it symbolizes a community that is not bound by brands. Now, at Super Bit Wars at OU, Ricky and HXC and the staff there partnered with Forrest's mother, Mama Solidus, to do a documentary series to tell about who this person was and why Super Bit Wars came to be. And it ultimately inspired us to name our fund after a student who was posthumously awarded a degree from OU. And before his own first event could even happen, others in the community picked up that torch and made it happen still. Forrest is a pioneer around gaming culture cultivation in the state of Oklahoma and beyond. And that core is the same philosophy that I've had in gaming is for everyone, period. So the reason why our fund is called the Solidus Fund is in memory of a student, alum, and champion for the topic of gaming focused around the sensibilities and centering around community first. And that's exactly been our message all these years. So, Mama Solidus, as you see this, again, while I didn't get to meet your son, thank you for sharing him with the university and those that were here at that time. For everyone else, understand that our fund celebrates a champion, someone that defines a world that we represent in that wanting all of these opportunities, pathways through the topic of gaming, and if you dare, through the rabbit hole of esports and competition, that it's here. But it didn't just start with me. It didn't just start with your students. It didn't just start with one alum. It was a collective effort. And it took those
Check. Chat, how about this, huh? We're in a kitchen. That's nuts.
That is quite crazy. I agree.
So we've run into a bit of a pickle.
Quite a pickle, actually. It's not a bit. It's quite a pickle.
It's like it would win awards at farmers markets for how big of a pickle it is.
Okay, no. Well, maybe. You might be right. You want to explain or should I?
I can explain.
Okay.
So we had like this whole breakfast thing planned where like we were gonna like make pancakes, bacon, and eggs.
They got the
Yeah.
mix and everything, right?
These are induction stoves in this kitchen we're using. Which you don't know that means. That means you have to have a magnetic stainless steel pan, of which we brought 3 aluminum.
Yeah. This is
So we are having one fast track delivered as we speak. It should be here soon.
Kaori himself, who's also supposed to be on this segment with me. He said he was on his way as of like 5 minutes ago, so that's chill. That's loud as heck.
So we're gonna go ahead and make the pancake batter.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that we can at least make ourselves useful.
And hey, worst comes to worst, I checked, and the store over there, we're in Walker Tower right now, sells stuff we can put in the oven and like quick bake like that.
Exactly.
So we're gonna have breakfast today regardless.
Yeah. So we're working on it. It's good. It's a good time.
Oh yeah.
It's a good time.
So yeah, I guess we should like start, right?
Start.
Okay.
Where's that whisk at?
The whisk is
right
right over
here.
there. Yeah. So let me see here. So we got the chocolate chip pancakes, I believe. It may be easier if you just clip that to your shirt because you're gonna need both hands. No?
good.
Okay.
I'll just let you do all the work and I'll commentate over it.
I have very little experience cooking. I just hope you know
Oh. Hey, I'm gonna go rinse this
that.
off.
Yeah, maybe you want to go rinse the whisk off. So let's see here. All right. So the directions for chocolate chip pancakes specifically are, at least on our Great Value here, preheat griddle to 375, lightly grease. So we can't do that part, unfortunately, because we don't have the pan. But what we can do is in a large bowl, whisk together, mix the water, and the chocolate chips until combined. So we do have the measuring cup, thank goodness.
We do.
We need 2 cups of the waffle mix, 1 cup cool water, and half a cup of the chocolate chips.
It wouldn't really be a cooking stream if everything didn't fall apart immediately.
Actually, when Kaori and I did the Minecraft cooking video, nothing bad went wrong.
Well, you did it wrong then.
I don't think that's true.
You did it wrong.
Okay, I don't think that's true.
Hey, you did it wrong.
Yeah, so anyways, I think we should put